Hey everyone, Ben here with a few things before we start. It's no secret that this series has taken us way too long to get out. Since we started recording the show in a video format, we have recorded 13 episodes, and as it turns out, the video editing has proven to be a bit much for our current schedules. So, over the next few weeks, we will be releasing the audio for episodes 2 through 13 on our podcast feed and on our YouTube channel for you to binge at your own pace. Once the 13 episodes are released and we feel everyone has had some time to listen, we will be recording subsequent episodes live, and any of our patrons can come listen to us play on Sundays. This will also help get out episodes in a reasonable time, because once we're finished recording an episode, we're just going to take that footage and upload it to YouTube and upload the audio to our podcast feed. This is the most efficient way we can get out the content that we want to create. And this is also going to be the first Bad Form show with almost no editing. Just us having fun and embracing all of our mess ups, fumbled words, and all the rules we have to look up as we play. It sucks that we're not using the footage we have captured over the past year, but to us, this is the best way to just go ahead and keep moving forward and for us to continue playing. We do this show to have fun and to share in the memories of our games. We're going to try out a few different video recording methods and find out which one works best for us going forward. I don't know what that will look like yet, but it will definitely fit the Bad Form vibe a little better than what we have done so far. But seriously, we can't thank you enough for sticking with us through the dark times. And after a long and sometimes heartbreaking hiatus, we promise that things will only get better and more consistent going forward. We hope you enjoy the show, and may the Force be with you always. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Frontier, a Star Wars actual play podcast by Bad Form. I'm your host and game master, Ben Frisch, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for leading us.
Thank you.
We're back for episode 2.
Yeah.
We're through the hardest episode we will record, which is the intro. And we're going
on to the second hardest.
Hopefully going to finish up the first arc that we started. So, Orlin and Abisu, you guys turn around to see the guards from the casino, guns drawn, and they're all human. And the lead one is going to say, Lady Gorgara would like you to come with us.
Oh, well, this is excellent, because there's actually been a horrible misunderstanding that we would love to address. You see, our pilot, Yui Grinko, I believe, is being held on Lady Gorgara's yacht, and we just think that we need to come to some sort of understanding and get him back. So, lead on.
Did I already tell them that I have one of the thugs with me?
No, you have not.
Do you guys have in-ear comms, or are they
Mine's
one
on
of the ones
speaker
your belt?
always.
Okay.
Do we have handheld comms, or is it?
I'll let you decide.
I think they'd probably be handheld. This is
Handheld.
old tech, right?
Old tech,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
So how quickly do you cover them whenever I comm you and say, I've got one of Gagara's men?
You hear your voice come out of my backpack, which you are still holding.
Yeah, I start to hear a voice. It just quickly try and hit it so it mutes it.
The guards are all going to look at each other, and the main one's going to look at the other two and go, grab their comms. What are you doing?
There's no need for that.
How far are they from us?
They're within short range, and 2 of them are approaching now.
So as they start to approach, I'm going to quickly hit the comm and just say, they're taking us to the ship. So he knows where we're at.
Yeah.
I'll give you a destiny point. They're going to swipe the comms out of your hand, drop them on the ground, just step on them.
Oh.
Well, it's only one because I have Orleans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got money. We can make it work.
How many guards were there?
There's 3.
There's 3?
The two who are smashing your comm links pull their guns back out, and the main one is going to push you with the gun and get you to start walking.
Okay. Is Orlin still beside me here?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 3 against 1 doesn't feel like great odds, so I'm just going to kind of go along for now and look for a better opportunity. And I'm just kind of waiting for Orlin to sort out what's going on. He feels more like a little leader than I do on this team since he's part of the Republic.
You wouldn't happen to be able to provide a receipt for that comm link, correct? So Lady Gorgara could pay us back for it?
Keep moving. And the other two are going to push you along while the leader's pushing Ibisu. And you guys are going to head towards an actual port, not just a Star Wars space port, a port on the ocean.
That's right. We're going to an actual boat. Those
Yeah.
rare things.
Yeah, you told them a ship. They're going to be very confused.
I feel like this would be just for wealthy people, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is a luxury thing, being able
super
to use
yacht?
a seaport.
Right.
It's like the kind of yachts that have a tiny yacht inside the yacht.
Yeah.
That
a little
helps
boat
push
inside
the
of it.
smaller yacht.
A yacht ducking.
Yeah, and I don't know if we hit this last time. This is where after every race, the people closest to Lady Gorgara meet on this yacht for fun stuff.
Sex party.
Sex party.
That sounds like a rich people's sex party.
So they're headed there. I get the comm, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were just pushing into the hangar and found the arm. That's
Right.
where we're at.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, the droid arm.
right.
TZ-11, your onboard protocol
Our
droid.
rose gold protocol droid we found TZ's arm as we entered. And Z3 went and grabbed it.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. I saw it on the ground. I did a little look around to make sure no one was spying. And you see a small arm just reach and quickly grab it back into the body.
I don't know if it fit. I think you're going to be dragging it.
With just like a
the
little hand
Coppertone
sticking
kid,
out.
yeah.
Like those Halloween decorations with the arm sticking out of the bumper.
So you got your prisoner.
Yeah. Do we see the rest of TZ?
TZ is up in the ship.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to push toward the ship then.
Okay.
Prisoner on the cart.
TZ is going to rush to the loading ramp to meet you.
Good. I'm just going to start pushing the ship parts off of the cart. So get Republic support to put these back on the ship. We've got to go find the pilot.
Right away, Master Jedi. And thank you, little droid, for bringing me my arm. And he's going...
Don't touch it. It's my arm now. Yeah, I'm going to just slowly back away and basically cuss at him in droid.
I ignore all of that, and I'm going through Orlin Kensington's bag, trying to find some kind of bacta for our man here to entice him to lead us there.
Man, I didn't. No, you're going to learn all my secrets.
I'm not looking closely.
Yeah, so in the background, we just see kind of the TZ-11 trying to grab the arm from you, and you're pulling and making him go in circles. And you're in the ship looking through Orlin's bag.
Yeah, I've just dumped it out in the entryway. And I just need meds and the comm that I heard in it.
Yeah. What do we see, Tim?
All right, so there is a comm link. It's a handheld one, and there is just like a liter bottle of Bacta fluid, but no way to apply it or to use it. It is not a med kit or a stim pack. It is a liter of Bacta.
I'm going
and
to count
also,
on him not knowing that.
then there's a pair of electro binoculars that come out. There's some climbing gear. Fusion lantern bounces off and rolls down the hallway. And then also just a data pad that's like a little slicer gear kit thing also tumbles out of the bag.
Is that part of your skill set?
Not at all.
Slicing?
No.
Okay. Are any of these things?
I bet I could use the fusion lantern because it's just a lantern.
Okay, good. Yeah, so in the pile of Orlin stuff, I'm going to grab the comm and the leader of Back to Fluid. Do I know it's useless in this state?
Give me an intelligence check. Against easy.
Advantage.
So you don't realize it's useless without an applicator of some kind. But what do you want for the advantage?
Could it be just I don't know because it's not really effectively labeled to tell you that it needs something else?
Yeah, sure.
Or just the fact that Orland was carrying it in the first
Yeah, that
place.
too.
Plus you're a Jedi. You've
Yeah,
never
and-
needed Bacta in your life.
So maybe
Or you just know that
Our-
its street value is 20 credits.
that too. As long as I get a little bit of an advantage when it comes to the Zabrak also not knowing that it is useless.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that and the comm link. And as I run back down the ramp to the cart with our prisoner on it, I'm going to yell at TZ, clean up Orland's stuff and put it in his barracks too.
Yes, Master Jedi. But please retrieve my arm.
And I whistle for Z3 and I start pushing the cart towards the door.
I'm going to zoom right underneath the droid's legs and out the door.
You're going to give that back, you know.
That's a no.
All right, listen. As I'm pushing towards where I think a port would be, you're going to lead me to your boss, and you're going to keep your foot. And I'm going to flash the Bacta that I've got just kind of in my cloak.
Give me a negotiation.
Oh, damn.
Or another skill if you got
How about, I mean, he's heard. And what about coercion?
coercion works.
Sweet.
Very Jedi of you.
Shit. You're right.
Yeah, on the way, do you want to like steal a kid or anything?
Well, that is very Jedi.
That is a Jedi thing.
All right. No, you're right. I'm going to go with negotiation because I am offering this fake or this useless Bacta to him.
Right.
How difficult is it to convince this man to not let himself lose his foot?
Make it against one challenge die.
Could the Bacta give me a boost?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Push.
What are you going to do with just a can of Bacta, man? It's not going to do anything.
I look at it. I still don't get it.
Do you have an applicator or anything?
You think I brought this without an applicator?
Listen, heal my foot, and I promise I'll take you there, man. Just please. This is killing me.
Almost. Where are we headed? We're on the way right now.
Gorgara's yacht.
He's in a lot of pain.
Yeah. Gorgara's yacht.
I mean, which cardinal direction am I going to get to the yacht?
The ocean. Just get to the docks.
I look up and I see her yacht and I go that direction.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Got to get used to this new character sheet. How difficult?
Against, let's make it against 2 difficulty.
Hey, yo. 3 successes.
So it is, it's becoming night. Facing the ocean, you see spotlights out in the ocean. And you kind of remember a mention of it being a after party of sorts. So that's probably going to be your best clue to where to go.
Gotcha.
And we're going to cut back to Abisu and Orlin. You guys are on a boat, like an actual boat that is heading out to sea towards some spotlights. You guys want to do anything?
How big's the boat?
Really just enough room for the 3, and you guys are sitting on the floor of the boat in the back.
Can I roll resilience?
Yeah.
I want to know if
Why?
Orland gets seasick easily.
Yeah, make it against
Oh, no.
what do you make it against a difficulty?
All right. Hey, 1 success, 1 threat.
So
I'm not actually.
he doesn't get seasick, but you're really worried about it.
I'm not. The way how I read that is that I'm not actively puking, but it just keeps on going. The Bisu. Oh, hold my hand.
You pull on his ghillie suit.
So as he's sitting over here gagging, I'm going to try to retaliate here. Okay. So amidst one of his gags, I want to try and just jump forward and tackle the nearest one to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boat fight.
The driver or the...
And hopefully shove whoever it is I'm hitting over the edge of the boat.
Give me a brawl against 2 difficulty.
Can I get a boost for gagging, distracting them?
No. You can take a setback for the ocean, though.
Okay. That's 1, 2 successes and 3 threats.
2 successes, 3 threats.
I take him out, but I go overboard with him.
Yeah, that would be 3 threat worthy. So,
any better ideas here?
in what looks like a cool move, you go to disarm him, and the driver turns to see you getting up, getting ready to attack, and just kind of jerks the boat to the side a little bit. And you're basically bear hugging this guy while you're fighting for his gun, and you both just kind of tumble off into the water.
Cool. Bye, Orlin.
Don't worry, I'll still be here.
The 2 guards look at each other, and the guy driving just says, "Leave him." And they're going to keep pushing on towards the...
What? Hang on.
For a destiny point, he's just going to hit you in the head with the gun to get you to sit back down.
Right in what counts as a forehead but shouldn't.
Yeah. But as you start to argue, he's just going to bop you, make you sit back down. And you're fighting this guy in the water.
I'm in the water with him.
With a ghillie suit.
With a ghillie suit. I'm going to try and drown him.
Well,
no,
right.
I just want to...
No, you could... I mean, this is a fight for your life.
I mean, we're in the water. I'm holding on to him. Try and get the gun out of his hands so he doesn't accidentally shoot me. And if he doesn't come back up, that's on him.
Right. Let's do kind of a cinematic combat here.
Okay.
I'm going to say he's going to drop the gun.
Okay, cool.
And he's going to let you have it. He's going to pull out a combat knife and try to stick you in the water here.
Okay.
How does he even know where his body is with the ghillie suit on?
It's going to be 2 successes and a threat.
Okay.
He's going to stick it, and he's going to leave it in you as you probably kick him off.
Yeah, I was saying, for the threat, can I just 2 feet into his chest and just fuck him?
If you 2 feet into his chest, he's flying out of the water and back onto the boat.
Right, just push away from him.
Yeah, so go ahead and take 4 damage on that.
Okay. And that'll be soak, minus soak, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just
so you have 3 soak.
So just take 1 raw. Cool.
Yep.
I got a knife in my chest, and I got his gun.
Let's say he sticks you in the leg or something. Just something that's not going to mess you up too bad for too long.
Do I see any shoreline nearby? How far away from the coast did we get before this happened?
You see the lights of the city, but you can't see the shore.
Okay.
You got to go for that boat now.
So do I get the impression I'm closer to the yacht?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
You see the spotlights in the sky, and definitely closer than the shore is.
I'm just going to leave him and just start making my way towards that yacht in the water and hopefully find a way I can sneak onto the boat.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
He's going to start swimming after you, though.
Oh, boy.
Just give him one good kick in the chest.
See,
Save it in. He
I'm
won't
just
be able
going
to
to ignore
breathe.
him. That fight's over. I'm going to keep going for the yacht. If he gets too close, we'll deal with it then.
Give me an athletics.
All right. Against anything?
We're going to go against his athletics, so 2 difficulty.
That is 1 threat.
1 threat. So you guys are basically swimming neck and neck. every time he comes up for a breath, he's like, "Stop. Try to get away." And he's trying to fire the gun, but it's waterlogged. And
I have his gun.
Oh, yeah, you have his gun.
He's just holding his hand up to fire a gun, but there's nothing in it.
Yeah.
I'm
say for
assuming
the
his
threat,
gun's just in my hand.
I'm going to say for the threat, he's going to pull the knife out of your leg, and he's going to have it again. But we just get a little bird's eye view of both of you swimming neck and neck towards the yacht.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Cut back to Migs and Z3.
As I'm pushing the cart, I'm going to take my hand and goes, Z3, up. And I'm going to pat the cart twice. And it just means jump on.
Yes.
I'm going to toss the liter of back to fluid down to you and say, figure out a way to get this on him. You've got an arm to work with. Maybe you can mechanic something up.
Haley, if you look at your sheet, you can spend a destiny point for utility belt.
I didn't know she has that. It's just inside her chassis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Second
awesome.
sheet.
Spend a destiny point to produce a previously undocumented item or weapon from your body. Let's go for it.
So the hand of TZ's arm is holding a back to applicator.
Yeah.
You just kind of see it swirl around almost like a garbage disposal in a sink, but in my body just grinds down into little parts and then poops out a little applicator out of the bottom.
The Zabrak, who is in excruciating pain, is going to take it from you. It's going to unscrew the top of the back to lid and then screw the applicator on there. And he looks down to his foot, which is just crushed, just a mess. And he's going to start to spray the Bacta onto the wound. And you see almost instant relief as he kind of, and falls backwards into the cart. And he's breathing heavy and is...
And then I say, hold on, as we go down a hill, and I jump on the cart with them. Hold Z3 down.
Okay. You need to go to the dockside port. You need to grab a speeder. And you need to head to the spotlights on the ocean. That's where you'll find Lady Gorgara. That's where you'll find your pilot.
Works for me, but how am I getting on board?
There are guards. Guards like me.
You got a badge or something? I say out of breath as I'm still just sprinting.
Yeah.
Pushing both of you.
Give me a social check here.
Okay, how about this? How about a streetwise? Because I know enough about gangs and stuff. Like, I know it's not a badge he has, but it's a bandana. No, they've got a password or something.
Yeah, okay.
He would know that caterers are supposed to say this, or performers should say this.
Okay.
Up to the guards. How about that? If I'm correct. Or I could be way off on that.
Yeah, no, I'll let you do that. That sounds fun.
Look, I just need on the ship. How am I going to get on without causing any ruckus?
Okay.
You got a password?
Go ahead and roll it. Wow.
Woo.
That's a good roll.
2 successes, 2 advantages.
Good dang.
Okay. Yeah. On the back of the yacht, there's a wet dock that you can pull into. If you're wanting to trick them, tell them that you're a performer.
I wince as he says performer.
What do you think a tall man and a droid could appear as walking in?
You're my
He
dummy.
can make you appear as anything.
You sit on my lap and I stone face and talk for you.
Are you gonna put me on your shoulders and then cape, so it's just a droid head on a tall body?
No, I know. The reason I wince is because I know that I am going to disguise you as an instrument as I come aboard.
The password to get in is Scourge.
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 Scourge, yeah.
No, say Scourge.
Thank you.
No. Please, just drop me off at the casino.
I'm going to give you a destiny point, and there's a clinic that I was
You're
going
just gonna
for
leave the
first,
cart?
and I'm just going to turn so the cart just kind of rolls into the clinic.
Wait.
As I sprint away.
And he's like turning to see you running away and putting his hands on the cart and pulling himself up to say, "Don't mention me. Don't mention that I said anything, please."
I don't even know his name. He's safe.
The Scourge.
Scourge. Yeah, as I leave the cart, I grab Z3 just by the collar, I think. And I've got a magnetic thing on my back for the staff.
Okay,
and
yeah.
I think I'm just going to stick you to that. How does
sure.
that sound?
Do we leave my body there?
No, I mean, like, I'm grabbing your chassis.
Right, okay.
And you can keep your head in there or you can float, whatever the hell you want. I don't want to restrict your movement, but we got to go fast. not those tiny treads.
For the sake of fast,
Yeah.
we say that you get down to the docks, and there are speeder cart vendors and just speeders on the water.
Nothing Republic, I imagine.
No.
Oh, I don't want to steal a speeder.
Well, you're kind of a bad boy Jedi.
But I am a little bit of a bad boy Jedi.
And our friends are in trouble
That's true.
It's true.
for a greater cause.
I'm
gonna-
fine.
We assume they're in trouble. How about that?
Yeah.
I'll take you off my back and I'm going to run up to the first stall with the smallest, just like a speeder bike type boats, a
Okay.
jet ski.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I'm going to roll you up to his kiosk, like behind him. I'm going to let you scoot around while I get his attention and
Got it.
try to get you to hack it and just give it to me.
Get going. Is it basically start up the vehicle and then finish talking, turn around, jump, and go
Yeah.
to the boat? Cool.
Pretty much.
Cool.
How's that sound?
Yeah.
And I do it's like curling. Like I'm sprinting, I pull you off my back and I slide you. And I get up to the guy and I'm like, "You have a reservation for me."
A go tall.
Oh,
his
damn
feet.
it.
He's got his feet kicked up and he's kind of like leaning back. Name.
Velvet Sky Dancer. And hurry. And I'm going to slam his desk or the little kiosk in front of him.
He's going to slide through the data pad. I have nothing by that name.
So in the background, you just see a little tiny droid. As he's sliding, he puts his little arms up for a second and then bumps into a wall and then goes into the speeders and finds probably the coolest looking speeder.
The red one.
The red one. I want the bright red one.
I point opposite of the speeders you were going into to just another group of speeders. They know I'm reserved for one of those. I know it.
Make Z3 give me a stealth check.
Okie dokie. Ooh, I'm pretty stealthy.
Do I need to do a deception?
You want to boost her?
Yeah.
Okay. Add a boost to it, but it's going to be against a challenge and a difficulty.
Oh, Jesus. So those cancel out. And that's going to cancel one of my successes. So 3 advantages. Right?
But no successes?
But no successes.
That's a despair.
Oh, that's a despair. No.
It does cancel success.
It does cancel a success, though.
But you still will always have a triumph or despair.
Gotcha,
In your roll.
gotcha. Yeah.
Stick.
Yeah, so the Gotal's going to turn and go, "Hey, droid, get out of here." Get up to kind of try to shoo you off.
And goatals are goat people. That's why Ben's talking like that.
I
that's a good
assumed,
point.
yeah.
Sorry, I keep forgetting you're not a Star Wars.
I've got a torch, and that's it. Shoot.
Hey, you're good because you've officially distracted him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One of us was going to do it. You did it instead of me. Mm-hmm. We're golden. I reach behind the desk and grab the keys to a speeder.
Okay, cool. We'll say this just like a swipe card that you swipe through any of them and it will turn on.
Perfect.
And activate.
Yeah, I just grab the first one and try the first speeder that he passes. So he's looking for the droid. I just walk up, swipe it.
And as he's shooing Z3 away, he turns to see you activating a speeder and go, "Hey, wait!" And he's gonna start coming after you.
Can I run up behind him and try and take him out by the legs? Knock him over?
I'll give it to you for free, but that despair is still hanging.
Oh yeah.
As he falls and trips and hits his head, he's gonna grab. No, he's not getting $1 million, baby.
Don't do that to me, man. I'm a Jedi now. I can't handle this.
And he looks up, kind of props himself on his elbows to see the speeder going off into the ocean. We'll
With
see
you on the back giving him the finger.
We'll see him grab a communicator and start calling security.
But we're already off.
Security for the port or security for Gagara?
It's probably all the same.
Yeah. Whoopsie daisy.
See the size of that yacht? She owns this town.
So who wants to go next?
Do you guys care if I flip that last Desty there?
Well, do I hit you with the speeder as I'm passing?
As you're going, you just hear.
Well, you can hit the other guy.
I was gonna say flip that Desty point so you see me swimming in the distance and you guys can come grab me.
And you see us because of the spray of blood coming out. Mow down your enemy. No, that makes sense. A destiny point to say that you just, you could just...
It's a big ocean. You guys just happened to run across where I was.
Yeah.
So, Migs, you're going towards the spotlights. You're getting closer. You can now see the shape of the yacht. And you see splashing in the water. And you slow down and pull up.
Is that a big bale of hay just floating in the water?
Yeah. You look like a wet cat.
My face shows the same expression as a wet cat, too.
And I was assuming that under the ghillie suit is your bowcaster because you have a bowcaster just also weighing you down. And as you slowly pull up and you look down to see them both swimming.
But we're both going very slow now. We're just
you're exhausted.
It's just doggy paddling at this point.
Who's your friend, Salto?
I just shake my head and say, ditch him.
Grab Salto by the collar and try to help you up. But it's awkward because I'm used to handling Z3, who's tiny.
As you're climbing up, I'm just going to make this difficult here. The guy in the water is going to stop paddling and he's catching his breath. And you just see him hold a knife up and throw it at you guys.
Is a thrown knife.
Did he hit?
1 success and 2 threats.
Does the
So
thrown
he stuck
knife...
me in the other leg.
He just sticks you with it. And then all 3 of you turn down to look at him, now weaponless, and he's just kind of
bobbing
in the water looking
He just
up at you.
exhales and just sinks below the surface.
I wish
And he's going to turn and start paddling back towards the shore.
Perfect.
Take another 4 damage.
Oh my god.
Oh. Still got that Bacta?
Sorry.
Dang it.
Sorry.
Am I sitting next to Salto?
I imagine
this?
you're kind of on the back.
Yeah.
It's a small
Holding
speeder,
on.
right?
You got the magnetic locks on your feet just stuck to the back.
I think whenever Ibisu crawls up onto the ship, I'm going to do a little droid mumble that only Gumball can understand.
Migs Gunball.
Didn't know
Mixed
you were a
gunball.
princess.
Yeah.
You can call me Gumball.
Okay,
Nobody
cool.
else.
Just a few comments about someone smelling like a wet dog on this speeder.
Oh, yeah. And do you speak binary? Salto.
I don't even speak basic.
Yeah, you probably don't speak. You probably
I
don't
speak
understand C3.
Kyuzo.
Your translator is waterproof. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you. Because that's also how I breathe.
We're not going to have a complete disconnect.
Perfect.
So you guys are going to start heading to the yacht. Let's cut back to Orlin. So we'll go back in time a little bit. You just got bopped in the head, and you're sitting back down on the boat. What are you doing?
So how long does it appear to be for me to get to the yacht? Like, just a couple minutes?
Probably about 10 from the time you got hit in the head. It's a couple miles out.
Okay, I'd like to... Oh, this is Star Wars, so they probably don't run on gasoline.
No.
Can I do a perception check to see if there's any, like, tools or utility items here in the back of this boat while they're both preoccupied about regretting leaving their friend behind?
Absolutely. Give me a little perception. Easy difficulty.
All right, so that's 3 successes, 1 threat.
Okay. What do you want to find? Because right now, I'll give you that you see a toolkit, like a basic toolkit.
If I could find some way, like, to clip the fuel line or whatever to the engine that's propelling us.
Yeah. So you're in an actual boat, and looking down the back, we'll just say that it's like a powered battery that is propelling the ship, but it's Star Wars. It's glowing blue. You want to go ahead and cut that line? Just smash it?
Cut the line or like nick it so that way it's like a gradual, they're not going to notice immediately thing, but hopefully it will stop the boat before we get to the yacht.
Yeah, sure. Give me a stealth check.
Could I argue this is skullduggery?
Absolutely.
And how difficult?
Make it against 2 difficulty.
All right, that's 1 failure with 2 advantages.
1 failure, 2 advantages.
I think that for the entire 10 minutes that it takes to get to the yacht, I am frantically, with a set of pliers, sawing at this one cable that I think is the fuel line. And then finally, after 10 minutes, I managed to cut through, and I realize it's just a tether that's holding it onto the boat, and then I look up, and we're at the yacht. But the advantages are that I can palm the pliers and at least have something on me, since I gave my backpack away.
Yeah, perfect.
Huzzah! Oh.
Get up.
I would really like to
Kick
speak
you
to
in the
Lady
shin.
Gagara.
You'll get to speak to her. Now move. And I'm going to say that you weren't paying attention, so I'm not going to describe what the outside of the yacht looked like to you.
No, that's fair.
But you pull into this wet dock, and they're going to take you off the boat. You see quite a few other speeders parked in here. Just from the interior, you can tell that this yacht is huge. And they're going to take you off the boat to a lift. And it's just the 3 of you in there. I keep giving you opportunities, I guess, to try to kill these guys or something, but I don't think you're going to take it.
Yeah, you're used to really different characters than Orlin Kensington.
Well, if my melee is, no skill, but I do at least have 2 brawn, so
Hey.
I could try to Sam Fisher these guys in the elevator, I guess.
Yeah, that is as good as the weakest human. That's incredible.
You've got the same brawn as I do.
No way.
Can I do a charm to try and be like, listen, I obviously don't want any trouble, and I'm going to go speak to Lady Gagara, so one of you should be able to go back and look for my friend and your associate.
Okay.
Just to try and be just alone, so it's at least just one less person with me, and maybe my friends will kill the second person.
Okay, yeah. Make it against a challenge die.
put yourself in their shoes. You wouldn't want to be left alone out there on the ocean like that.
Take a boost for it, too.
Because they're scared of the water.
All right, that's 3 successes and 2 advantages.
So before they even get on the lift, the leader who was driving the boat says, yeah, go pick him up. And he's going to take you onto the lift, just the two of you. You hear the faint thumping of music. And as the lift is going down,
What?
the music is getting louder and louder. And the doors will open, and you see what looks like a small-scale stadium, and you are looking at the back of a throne. And you only see the hand of the person sitting in it holding a wine glass, a very elegant, very pale white hand. Cut back to the others.
Now,
You guys are...
I don't want to
What's up?
backseat. I don't want to backseat Jedi here, but Colin, if you have the opportunity to joust someone with a lightsaber pike on the ocean,
Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking. But then I am really playing my hand, aren't I? There's a Jedi here now.
you do whatever you want to do.
Shit.
I just want to make sure that option's on the table, so when you don't do it,
Yeah.
everyone will know my disappointment.
Fair. And I will know everyone's. So what do we see? Are we seeing all of... As we get close to the boat, do we see the other speeder that
Yeah, you
Orland's
see
on?
another speeder coming, just like the headlights coming closer towards you guys. And then the shape of the yacht is starting to get larger and larger. It looks like it's about 300 yards long, about 4 stories above water. And you see lights underneath the water that keep going further down.
Awesome.
Until there's just nothing.
That's a cool boat.
It's a very cool boat. It's a very cool boat.
Yeah. And the spotlights are on the front of the boat, just kind of waving back and forth.
You wouldn't recognize the headlights of the speeder you were on, would you?
The headlights only? Doubt it.
Fair. Yeah, I'm just keep going.
But seeing a boat coming towards us, I'm going to go ahead and just pull the bowcaster out just in case.
Shake it out a little bit.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
pull the battery cartridge out, blow on it, stick it back in.
I feel like this speeder's got to be really small feeling right now with all 3 of us.
I imagine you grabbed a single person jet ski for the day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Also, we didn't talk about it, but I'm thinking about it now. You have a bowcaster. You're a hunter. Do you think you earned this bowcaster, like hunting on Kashyyyk or something?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, hadn't thought about that. But yeah, we'll incorporate that. That's cool. I like that.
That sounds cool. So your ships are going to pass each other, the 2 speeders, if you're not going to do anything.
I'm not focusing on it.
And Ibisu, you're just going to lock eyes with the guy, and you guys are just going to stare at each other as your speeders pass.
It's just that Umbrella Academy meme.
Yeah. And you're going to see his speeder turn around and start coming
Oh,
towards
boy.
your ships.
Luigi and Mario Kart.
I'm on the back of the speeder, so I see this man and I just start frantically beeping at everyone.
All right. How much maneuverability on this little speeder do we have?
Not
like,
much.
I'm going
Not
to try
when
and
we're
turn
over.
Yeah,
around.
3 people.
So I'm facing back instead of like riding
You're
like a
going to have to
motorcycle.
stand up on it, and it's going to be awesome.
No, he's straddling it backwards with the gun pointed.
I rest the bowcaster across Z3's head.
Yeah. Do you hold your
I
little
just say,
hands
don't
out?
move. Make a little tripod for
Yeah.
me.
Are you going to take a shot?
I'm going to take a shot. I can't see because there's just headlights, so I'm going to take a shot at the lights.
Yeah.
See if I can't just darken them. Cool.
Yeah, for sure.
How far away is he? Because I'm on medium range for my gun.
Orlin, what were you cutting? The tether to what?
Just like the battery for whatever was powering the propulsion.
Oh, okay, cool.
Medium range, anything?
Wait,
Is
how
it
many
medium
destiny
range or-
points do we have?
We're out.
0.
Damn it.
I have 6 dark side. Go ahead and make it against long range.
Long range, that'll be what?
3 difficulty.
3 difficulty. Get a boost for the tripod?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Thanks, D3. Okay. Well, there's 4 failures and 5 advantages.
So I'm going to give you guys a destiny
Wait
point.
a second. We lost one. Oh, sorry. Make that 6 failures.
I'm going to say that you were cutting that tether to that battery. We'll say it's a Star Wars battery. There's some kind of like fusion gel that's going through it. And you cut that, and as he speeds up to catch up to your speeder, it sparks. And as you fire, that speeder is going to explode, lighting up the ocean.
What? Just out of curiosity, why did you give us a destiny point to blow up your own person?
Because now everyone on the yacht.
Everyone sees this just giant ball of light.
Yeah.
Ooh, the fireworks are very low tonight.
All right. Do we get like hit with like a little blowing shockwave or something? Are we far enough away?
I think you're fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Criff.
Well, that was wild.
My little Zero sees Salto and thinks that shot is what blew up the speeder. So I'm thoroughly
no one knows.
impressed. I have found a
those
new
5 advantages. These 2 are like, wow.
Whoa.
He's a sharpshooter.
And I'm over here just going, damn it, I missed the light.
Yeah, you're the only one who realizes that you just sunk it right into the water.
I did
You
nothing.
just missed.
Okay. That was a lot. I look back at the mushroom cloud. I look ahead at everyone on the yacht that's now in view staring at us.
Yeah, so the guards on top, you just hear fire, and a bunch of shots are going to start raining down towards your speeder from the top of the yacht. But you see the lights of the back wet dock, like where you can drive into the yacht.
I'm going to head for that, and I'm going to say, Salto, I need you to play the heel here. Then as I pull in to the wet dock, I'm going to jump off and just scream, help! Speeder thief!
What's Z3 doing on this one?
I'm blending in to look like part of the speeder.
I don't know how to react to this.
What I think looks like to be part of the speeder, but I'm really just very still.
And if I may, as I am doing that, are there guards in the wet dock?
Yeah, they're all guns pointed down on you. As you jump off and you got your hands in the air, they're not going to fire. And as you yell, speeder thief,
Yeah.
all the guns are going to go towards Salto.
Real quick, the only other thing I need to know, is there a leader of these guards, clearly? Or like someone who's not holding a gun, like someone who you check in with?
Sure. So everybody here's a Zabrak.
Okay.
Iridonian Zabraks, and at like we'll say that a Dathomirian Zabrak is going to come out, and he's got yellow and black striping down his face. He's not holding a weapon. He's letting everyone else do that for him as he approaches, and he just sees the lightsaber pike on your back, and he knows what it is. You must be the Jedi Yui spoke of.
I go to stand up and I go, yeah, he's not a speeder thief. And I'll turn around towards him, and I've got my pike in my hand. We need to speak to Yui. Glad you know him.
He smiles, and his teeth are just rotten. Right this way. And he's going to take you to a lift.
I look at Z3 and Salto and just kind of shrug like, could have gone worse.
Yeah, when he looks back, I'm just going to put the bowcaster back under the ghillie suit and just hop up and kind of follow. See if anyone stops me.
I crashed the speeder into the dock, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Wait, am I even still on the speeder, or did I just like, whoop?
You probably got thrown.
Are you Gonna stay on that speeder until everyone walks away.
Beautiful. Perfect.
I am the speeder right now, as far as anyone else is concerned.
So, if we were watching this like a movie, he's gonna take you to a different lift, not the one that Orlin went down, but we're gonna have the same effect of you're hearing the music get louder and louder as the lift goes down. The doors open.
And I say Scourge.
His whole demeanor just changes. He says, "Oh,
no, not a Jedi. You're a musician."
I thought that was a force pike. It's an oboe."
The doors open to an arena, and the seats are just filled with the people of Corellia. And looking down, you see a mangled Twi'lek body being pulled out of the arena by some Zabrak guards. And looking straight across,
You just see Orlin standing there, so you think he did it.
you're going to see Orlin and Yui on their knees, chains around their wrists, looking down into the arena. And right next to them, you're going to see a woman in an elegant black dress. She has long, straight silver hair covering half of her face, and the exposed eye is a sapphire blue. And she has black lipstick on with a black stripe running down her chin down to her neck. You
She
guys
is human woman.
give me a xenology check. Everybody who is in the room right now. So that includes you, Orlin.
Hey,
Sorry, Z3.
While we're rolling, I have a quick question. Seeing my little droid boy was a part of a weird, like, test run.
Mm-hmm.
Do not a lot of people know what I am?
No.
In that sense,
Yeah.
like, they're not sure.
Your droid was a Republic experiment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you were sent out to go colonize planets.
Right.
It didn't go very well. And I imagine there's not many of you out there at all.
Probably not.
You
very
might
many
be
at
the
all.
last one for all we know.
I got a success and 3 advantages.
Did you do it against hard?
Hard? I did not. What would that be? 2 difficulty?
3.
3 difficulty?
2 failures, 2 threats.
Oh, boy.
1 threat.
1 threat.
one failure, one threat.
Jesus.
I
None
guess
of us
to you,
know
she
this.
looks human.
Okay.
But she's sitting up there and she's just sloshing a wine glass in her hand, kind of back and forth. And as you walk in, she puts a hand up and the arena goes silent. And she stands up. "Welcome, Jedi Knight. Your pilot said you would come for him."
Is he in the... He's, like, I can make eye contact with him right now.
You see the Ardinian, small monkey man. He's got 4 arms. One of his hands kind of raises and he waves at you.
If you're looking at Orlin, I secretly pull the pliers out from my wrist of my sleeve, and I wink at you, and then I put them back into hiding.
Does anyone else see that?
Do I notice it?
Yeah.
I'm
gonna
just
say you
we
both
look
see
eye
it. Just
contact.
go,
I just put my head down and just shake it. Just
I'll shout back across the auditorium to her. Either that or finish him off.
She looks confused. "Then you're not here to pay his debts."
We could actually attempt to arrange
Quiet.
payment from the Republic.
Does she slap him?
She's going to throw her wine in his face.
oh,
God,
okay.
I wish.
Quiet, dog.
He's in a kennel.
Yeah.
I turn to you and I say,
You look
"It's
at
not that
him,
bad."
his fur is also kind of wet. Like, he's like, "No, it's not, actually." It's-
Good vintage.
Tastes like a Minoc roast. I don't plan on it.
"Then what do you propose we do with your friends, Jedi?"
I'm going to start walking across the room.
Yeah, so you're walking down some steps towards, like, the arena pit.
Okay.
Coliseum style.
So as you start to go, I think the adrenaline's finally starting to wear off, and I'm just going to reach down and pull that knife out of my leg that's still there. And that's my knife now, and I'm just going to start following you down the stairwell as well.
Yeah, how are you doing, by the way? You feel okay?
I've only taken 2 wound, but I've got 2 bleeding holes in my legs.
Yeah.
But luckily, Kyuzo musculature.
They heal real quick, yeah. Well, how much does he owe?
She looks down at him, kind of scowls. 12,450 credits. And seeing as we didn't get the weapons, he's going to be paying it off a different way. And she's going to slowly walk behind Orlin.
I
and
interrupt
Yui.
her. Then say, I think I get what you mean, and I've got the perfect challenger. And I'm going to kind of push Salto in towards the arena.
Oh boy. All right.
And I whisper, don't kill him.
I just nod, start walking forward.
And I cross my fingers and use the force to make this all happen.
So wait, you want me to fight the Ardenian? Is that what's happening right now?
I'm hoping she takes the bait and you fight the Ardenian. We'll see.
Okay.
Can I do a deception that I really don't care and I want to punish him for abandoning our ship and expecting me to save him?
Yeah. I'm going to assume that Yui was like,
It's talking a big game.
Yeah, I got a Jedi. I'm flying a Jedi around. He'll come save me.
And I'm here to be like, get my name out your mouth. How difficult for Lady Gregara?
It's going to be 2 challenge die
That makes
and
sense.
a difficulty.
And a boost because she's met him. And he is insufferable.
He is insufferable.
Oh, what is the setback for?
Oh, no setback. You just grabbed
Oh.
one. For
Sorry,
funsies.
I misunderstood.
Yeah, go
Does it look
ahead.
right?
Yeah.
I was just making sure I didn't have any, whatever. Oh, no. Sorry, guys. 4 advantages.
I don't think you understand how this works, Jedi.
Explain it to me, then.
Those who cannot pay have the opportunity to pay their debts in the ring. If they can defeat my pet, the debt is considered paid. Unfortunately for those who have taken advantage of my generosity, I have yet to see anyone leave my arena. I was saving Yui here for last, but I would hate for you to miss the show. And she's going to kick him down into the ring and then walk over and kick Orlin down as well. And now you're looking under the pedestal that she's on, a gate is going to raise.
And you see 0.
But so big.
Just covered in blood.
And then coming out from the cage, roll me another xenology check. All 3 of you. This one against Hard as well.
One failure, 1 threat.
Salto, take a boost.
Because it is a creature.
3 failures and an advantage.
A beast. Oh, actually, Orlin, did you get anything?
1 success and
my
4
mans.
threats.
How do you know
Orlin,
this?
looking into the cage, you're going to see small black eyes flicker as a shape comes out. You know that this is a Nidak, the Scourge of Dathomir. Blue.
The password.
The password.
Oh my god, it all makes sense.
Blue and light brown skin. It's covered in spikes. It has massive forearms that drag on the ground and 2 tusks on either side of its mouth. And you know that it's very aggressive.
Ooh, Salto is salivating.
And it's
I
going
don't know
to
that.
beat its arms onto the ground and then scream. End of episode.
Yep, there it is.